The following program contains coarse language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Holy cow, welcome to Off the Charts. I'm Papa Wayne. Hello, guys. Hello,
Hi.
Nikki D.
Hey.
Hey, it's Nikki D. She's back.
It's me. I'm back.
And today we've got Jacob.
From Talking Jacob, but
From
he's
Talking
not talking
Jacob.
today.
Well,
Just
he'll be
kidding.
talking, but
he's
not.
talking, but he's not ranting.
He's going to be talking in the conversation that we have going on today. And we've got Harry King. He's back on the show. Everybody loves Harry King.
Again?
He's really excited today because he gets to talk about one of his favorite artists.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess what one of his favorite artists has been up to lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
get to that
hello,
shortly.
welcome to the show. It's glad to have everybody back. We took a small break last week, and we're back today with a new show, a new format.
Because Wayne was too lazy to do a show last week.
Pretty much.
well,
If anyone
I think-
was wondering.
I
I
was a
think
bit
there was
lazy.
kind of a few different kind of.
There was a lot of homework to be
Forces.
done,
Excuses.
and we needed to do
we
it.
had
basically.
a lack of crew and
There was a
laziness.
shoot. Yeah.
And we were just trying to think what we're going to do with the show. And if people are tuning in and they've tuned in before,
They realize that it's different this
you
week.
might notice that we're not playing
we
music.
chopped out a
We're
half
not
an hour
playing
of the
music
show.
right now.
This is
We're
the short version of Off the Charts.
off
Yeah.
the charts. It's going to be the fun, exciting version with all the talking because everybody seems to like that the most.
And we tend to talk too much.
And if
so.
you like the music, just keep listening afterwards. And
the thing.
it will be fun. Yeah, get rid of that snowman, Nikki.
I forgot it was
Oh, it's festive, though.
Another thing that we
Oh, it's a candle.
We,
Yeah.
It's a little too much.
We've been transported to Christmas in the pound.
Yeah, it's very
don't-
Christmassy in
I
here.
don't know what it looks like on the screen right now, but there's some Christmas decorations, and we've got a wreath hanging up, and yeah, Merry Christmas.
Not
beautiful.
yet.
Not yet.
Not
no.
yet. There's a cute little penguin in here, though.
Cute little penguin. Yeah, Nikki
It's right
D's
there.
favorite so far is the penguin. But I don't think we have like shots of all this stuff, so the people are like, "What are they talking about?"
Yeah.
Oh well, it looks Christmassy. That's all you get. That's your visual image.
Well, it's
does.
November, and they're playing the music in the stores. Hickory Farms has their little gift basket thing set up. In,
Oh yeah,
in the mall.
we're selling them at my store too.
Gift basket like Hickory Farms.
Hickory
Gift-
Farms. Oh yeah, all kinds of stuff. I had to merchandise them last week Sunday.
Yeah.
So
What about the giant inflatable snowmen for the
Oh,
front
yeah.
lawns? Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw one of
yeah.
those
I
being set
saw-
up on the lawn. Like it was like almost the same size as the house too. Like I was like, holy.
They have
we've
one in
got all
Walmart.
sorts of that stuff: Santa Claus, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, it's not just Christmas lights anymore. It's like
It's
it's
everything.
everything.
I'm too lazy to put that stuff. I see it and I'm like, that's so cool. I saw like a little Olaf from the movie Frozen the other day on someone's lawn. And I
Yeah.
was like, I want that.
People were asking me for that stuff, and I'm like, I've never seen it. And they're like, oh well, the other store has it. I'm like, well, it's not here.
No.
It's at the other store.
You should go to the other store.
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
I don't know about Thunder Bay, but back home in Edmonton, there's this person who has a house on the side of a busy road, and he just throws tons and tons of Christmas stuff into his lawn and lights, and like
Really?
he
What a waste
he
of a
invests
lawn.
so much money and like his lawn space, and eventually people start getting pissed off at him because they were saying it was becoming such a distraction to the vehicles going by
Everyone
because
was
the
probably
lights were so
looking.
bright and stuff like that. And I think
that's-
eventually the city was like, yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Really?
Wow.
Um,
There's a guy who does that here every year. It's just he's kind of near the college.
Is that the same house that
drive
does like
by.
the Halloween stuff too?
Yeah,
There you go.
most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful that there are no Christmas vacation houses on my street, if you know what I mean. 250 strands of lights.
Well, that's kind of what this guy in Edmonton's like. Like
I think that's hilarious.
He
Me
was-
and my
he
family
was-
used to drive and go
he was-
look at the lights.
he was
Yeah.
interviewed one year on the news, and they're like, "How much money do you spend on power?" And he's like, "Oh, like thousands of dollars a month, like because
Wow.
he just leaves all the stuff on all month
I want
long, so.
purple Christmas lights.
I'm sure you can
Purple.
get
They
We had
are
to-
nice.
We had to take down our Christmas tree the other day. It's been up all year, and it's coming close to Christmas, but we had to take it down because we got a puppy, and
So,
she
So you took
made
down the
it. Yeah,
tree.
so
for
we are
Christmas.
doing it the opposite, and we took down the tree. No tree this year. Well, we've had the tree all year. No tree for Christmas.
Do you want to know something that I know? There are 3 levels of white. And now Mike
Uh-oh.
Moore, he gave us all the levels of lights for our proficiencies and all that. But there are 3 levels of whites for Christmas lights. There's warm white, there's pure white, and then there's cool white.
Uh-huh.
Warm white's yellow. Pure white is in between, and then you get the cool white, which is just white.
Then
I'm
there's
gonna
my
keep that
white.
Did that make you smarter? Is everybody smarter now?
And
Got
then
my
there's then there's Nick
knowledge
White.
of sales.
The pasty white.
Yeah, the pasty white. So there's 4.
4 whites
4 whites.
at this table. We're not very diverse at Off the Charts, are we?
Yes.
I didn't think it was going to go to that, but hey, whatever.
We're all
This is entering some pretty tricky conversation area.
Let's talk about
about-
the new albums.
Let's talk about
that are
music.
coming out.
Let's stay on
Yay.
topic. Off the charts. We're going to try and keep it to music, somewhat, but
Yeah, we like to trail
we'll be
off,
talking
but
about a whole bunch of different things. And yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about the new albums that are coming out this week. Came out last week.
coming out.
The new. We need to come up with a name for this or something like
New
off the
albums of the
charts
week.
album releases or
yeah, and have a graphic
Get a
fly
graphic.
in.
On the charts.
yeah
They're coming on the charts.
coming on to the charts.
To the charts.
To the charts. Hopefully, if they do well. Otherwise, they might not be on the charts.
They won't chart.
They
no.
won't chart.
They will not.
No,
chart.
no.
All right. What's the first one, Nikki D?
It is AC/DC Rock or Bust, and it's coming out December 2nd.
AC/DC.
Now, I grabbed this album because I know our good pal Jacob here probably has quite a bit to say about it.
Oh yeah.
What about-
Let's hear.
Well, they've had problems. They lost Malcolm Young. He's struggling with dementia, so this is the first album that they won't have him on. Phil Rudd, however, the drummer, he's been charged with, possession of drugs and then this whole murder conspiracy.
Isn't he being accused of like hiring a hitman to kill somebody in New
Yeah,
Zealand or something like
But
that?
really, there wasn't enough evidence to convict, so they just kind of dropped it. But
Oh, plus he's a rock star too. So
he is, yeah. But this album, I mean, if you haven't heard Play Ball or Rock or Bust, it's the same stuff that AC/DC's been putting out. Just that you can hear 1 second of a guitar riff, you know that it's AC/DC.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it an AC/DC record.
That's what happens with Nickelback, I think.
Yeah, well,
You just have to hear
Nickelback
the first.
they're not AC/DC. And I'm not going to go into detail about Nickelback.
They just copy and paste their recording and then sing different lyrics over it.
But yeah, they're having problems with the drummer. I mean, the drummer finished all his tracks that he was supposed to use for the album, but in terms of like all these charges against him,
Well, if they go touring for this album or something,
They're
that might
supposed
be.
to go touring next year to promote this album because it's their 40th anniversary.
1974. Yeah, that makes sense. Dirty Deeds was in 1976, which is great.
That's why we have Jacob on the show.
Cool. Well, AC/DC Rock or Bust. Go check it out.
Yeah, I think they have two.
Rush is
two
celebrating their
singles out.
40th anniversary too.
There's a lot of bands that
Yeah.
are hitting some pretty big
The Who?
milestones.
The
Who,
Who's
50 years probably.
50, yeah. 1962 was
Roll-
1964. Sorry, was when they started.
Oh,
Rolling Stones
The
passed
Who?
50 last year.
Yeah,
I think
no,
it was, or year
Stones was
before.
1962.
Yeah.
So they celebrated that in 2012. They made a big deal, like most bands do when they reach
God.
that.
If
Oh,
I
Rolling
was,
Stones, aka the Antiques Roadshow.
They're still able
Really?
to
Wow.
crawl out onto the stage.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah, they had that party in a graveyard, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
are you being funny or?
No, I think it was actually. I think that their
I
party
wouldn't
was,
be surprised.
I think
No.
they had their anniversary party in a graveyard.
You know that Keith Richards quit drugs and almost died, so then he went back on them and now he's fine. I mean, his
Some
body's
people.
so used to everything that he's done over the
Sometimes
years.
that
that would
happens.
probably happen with Lil Wayne as well.
All right. Next album coming up is Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Soundgarden with Echo of Miles.
This one's an interesting album. I guess it has 3 discs on it, or that comes with it, or whatever. The first disc is like all tracks Soundgarden has like donated to compilations in the 90s. Then the second disc is a bunch of like covers they have done. So I think there's 17 covers on it. And then the third disc is remixes and outtakes and a bunch of instrumentals that they have done over the years.
Yeah, it sounds
So-
like it's just another one of those mix
Yeah.
mashes of everything
Yeah.
that hasn't been released yet, so that they can cash in on what they haven't already cashed in on. I don't know. I think that's another, like you're talking about bands who are celebrating milestones. I think this Soundgarden one, I think some of these songs are over 30 years old. So like they've been out for
A while.
Really?
for a long time
Yeah.
too.
I did not know that.
But it seems like all these bands are also all of a sudden releasing
Coming
like,
out with
like,
that you haven't heard from them for
huge
years,
releases
and then they're just
of
like,
like
here,
3 or 4 CDs
Yeah,
with like
with-
oh
in one.
we recorded the CD back in the 90s and here's all the other stuff that we recorded at
Yeah.
the same
Didn't
time.
didn't Queen do that not too long ago?
I think there was something from Queen.
They just released some.
There was a new one that came out. I think it's more of like a greatest hits.
yeah.
And it's all of the love ballads that Queen did and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
so.
they had like a song with Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson that was unreleased.
That was just released, yeah. And there was a
Yeah.
lot of people who were kind of like, really? Like, you're taking not just one person who's passed away,
Yeah.
but you got 2 people now
yeah.
who
Yeah,
have no say in what
exactly.
the song's going to sound like. And yeah. so.
They're gone from us now, but not
People
forgotten.
want it. They want to hear.
Definitely.
Like
Yeah.
I remember, was it the Olympics? Was it the opening of the Olympics or the closing show of the Olympics? They had like a Queen they had all the performances, and then they had a Freddie Mercury part that was like a 3D projection on the stage. So it was
And I
like,
missed
they do
it.
so
that
it was
for
like,
Tupac?
so like he was like there.
That was the first one to have a hologram.
And
is
they just
Tupac,
went
yeah.
all
Yeah.
into that. They're like, let's do that again.
There's been a couple. Tupac. They did one for
They-
Tupac at
they did Tupac-
Coachella, I think it
Did
was.
they? Yeah, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
brought him to.
How
And
do
people
you-
and the people that were at Coachella were like, it really looked like Tupac was actually standing
Oh, yeah.
on the stage next
How
to
do you
him.
think about doing that? Like, how are you just like some person at some point was like, you know what? Let's.
I think
do
it
this.
started
I
with
know.
Star Wars.
Star
It
Wars,
was-
Star
I don't
Trek.
know.
Yeah,
it
just
was
like a
Dr. Dre's
hologram.
idea. I think it was Dr. Dre's idea. I think the BET Awards did a Michael Jackson one at one point.
Really?
Yeah, Michael
sure they
Jackson.
did a
There was a
Michael
Well,
Jackson
there was
one.
going to be like a whole tour, I think, with
A
With the-
whole tour of him,
like a hologram tour or something.
and they just
like
played the
that.
CD or something.
Yeah.
They do weird stuff like that in Japan with these Japanese anime concerts. It's just a big hologram of a cartoon anime, and thousands of people go to these shows.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
unreal.
Well,
Like this,
you know, millions of people live in Japan.
They love that stuff.
I don't get
They
it.
live
I
for
would
it.
not pay to go see a
No.
hologram of a person who's passed away.
No, because it's all
Play a
been
CD.
recordings.
Yeah.
You're just hearing recordings play that you could listen to in your headphones.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's.
Wait for the
Stage and
wait for the
lights.
Blu-ray to come out and just watch it at home.
Yeah.
Anyways,
True
anyways,
that.
carry on. We're going to enter in the third album, Wu-Tang Clan.
I love this band.
Yes.
They've been talking about this album for a couple of years now, so
And that is, it's
A
called
Better Tomorrow.
Better Tomorrow. They've been working on it for a few years,
Mm-hmm.
and from my understanding, they're trying to get all of the original and current members of
Yeah,
Wu-Tang to
which is
contribute to it.
Quite difficult.
Mhm.
Everyone's doing different things, so that's
Well,
why it's
there
been
might
taking
there might
a while,
even
but
be some like beefs between
Yeah.
a couple of them and whatnot.
Definitely.
too.
I could only
So-
imagine.
They're rappers. There's beef between them.
So it sounds like this is finally coming out because I can't
I'm-
remember the last thing was like 2010 or something. I think was it Wu-Tang?
Might have been
Yeah, I don't know.
earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would think that Harry King would know more about this than we would.
I'm not a huge Wu-Tang
No.
fan.
No.
No.
What about the individual artists in Wu-Tang? Like
A couple of them
like
are
Method Man. Or,
Method Man's cool. RZA makes great music.
Yeah.
He does make
Yeah.
some great stuff. He does a lot of producing for other rappers now.
Yeah.
So, and his voice will just be like in the beat somewhere, like sampled him just saying what or something.
Yeah.
They'll play it every 4 seconds.
What? Yes, classic.
And then Raekwon, of course, is considered like one of the greatest.
One of the greatest.
He's most of when people make like their top 10 rapper list, Raekwon's probably on
Probably
there.
up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for like being a rapper or
Mhm.
producer.
Rapper.
Or
Rapper.
Yeah. Cool. Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
I just remember, I think I was in grade 8 when they came out. The first album came out, 36 Chambers.
This
That's
is their
a
sixth
long time
studio
ago.
album?
Six? Yeah, I don't know.
Something
I
like
don't
that around there.
I'm not sure.
Yes, they're 6th.
They're six.
And their last project was 2007.
I was gonna say
Wow,
8.
ago.
I was
Wow,
gonna
ago.
say
Years
8. I was
ago.
a year off.
Yes.
Whatever.
And the last album coming out, I'm going to let Harry King.
Yeah, Harry
s-
King,
spin
take it
this
away.
off. He's pretty excited.
Shady
I-
XV.
I think his shirts, he's wearing
Yeah,
the shirt too.
My shirt has Shady XV on it. My sweater and my shirt underneath. And I've been wearing them a lot in
yeah,
the past
every day. It
3
stinks.
weeks because it's that exciting.
Are you wearing the second shirt underneath too?
I am.
Yeah, he's got 2 of the same shirts on right now. That's how excited Harry King is for this record.
Comes out tonight.
Oh,
It's going to be on iTunes at midnight.
Oh.
And yes.
And what is this album?
It's called Shady XV because it's the 15th project to come out of Shady Records, and they've been around for 15 years. So XV is 15 in Roman numerals. I didn't think I had to explain that, but Wayne and Nikki both said that they did not know.
Well, we didn't know if it was 15.
I can't read
15.
I knew it was
numerals.
15.
I can't
Good
read
job,
numerals.
Jacob.
Like, so whatever.
But yeah, it's a 2-disc thing. The second disc is all greatest hits, like
Greatest hits of who? Like, just like past.
anyone who's been on the label. 50
Okay,
Cent,
yeah.
Eminem. So Into Club is on there. Lose Yourself.
And the first one is all new stuff.
The first disc is all new stuff. From Slaughterhouse, Eminem, and Yellow Wolf, the 3 that are currently on the label. And then to top
Okay,
it all
cool.
off, if you already didn't want to get the album, as a bonus track on the greatest hits disc, you get the demo version of Lose Yourself,
Really?
which he
Lose
recorded back in
Yourself?
2002,
Yeah.
and it's 2 completely different verses.
Really?
Did
on
he?
it.
I don't know
right.
Eminem all that well, but did he just record that song for the movie 8 Mile?
He did. Well, when he originally made this demo, it wasn't for the movie.
Really?
It was the verses were completely different. And there was no mom spaghetti, which apparently is like this famous line, right?
Yeah.
There was no mom spaghetti in this
Oh
original
my God,
demo.
I hate
It's
that.
only 3 minutes too. He only did 2 verses, and he scrapped it when they were doing the movie and said, "I'm going to make the verses more relatable to the movie."
And he did. I love that song.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Spaghetti.
there's not enough motivation to get this album,
I hate
you'll get the
that.
demo.
Mom's
Mom's
spaghetti.
spaghetti.
For like
People
a
of the
little
internet
while.
love
Yeah,
that. They
love
love
it.
it.
For a little while, it's just all over. Mom's spaghetti was everywhere. I was like, stop.
Of course, it's the only rap song to ever have won an Oscar.
Yeah.
An Oscar.
An
Interesting.
Oscar.
Interesting. An Oscar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eminem.
Oscars
Like
are for the
soundtrack,
movies.
I love Eminem.
What am I
For a
thinking
I would
of?
say
soundtrack?
Grammy. There's been other.
No, Grammy. An Oscar because it was a movie.
Oscar for that
it was a
makes sense.
film. Yeah, it was an Oscar
Something
for
composed for a
best
movie.
composition for a
Okay.
movie. Yeah, and it's never gone to rap. It's never been rap.
That makes sense.
It's always
then.
been like
First
some guy
time.
playing a
First time
violin
for
or
everything.
something.
Orchestra.
Yeah, it's an orchestra that always wins.
Cool.
I love Eminem's like album that just came out this year. It's so different.
MMLP2.
Yeah.
That was
Rap
a
God.
year ago now.
A
Nikki.
year ago?
That was November 23rd, 2000.
That is a year,
A year ago
13.
today.
Yeah.
It's 13.
Today's the anniversary.
the
today?
1 year
12th.
anniversary.
This is
Today's the 23rd.
Wow.
Holy man.
I did-
this
that
year-
doesn't
Where
count.
did
But
this year
that
go?
means there's only almost 1 month till Christmas comes.
Holy.
Yeah.
And that
A
you
month and
guys
2 days away.
are the new albums that are coming out, and hopefully, maybe we'll get some of them for Christmas.
I'm not.
Well, I'm hoping. Well, I guess Harry King's going to hope that he gets
He's getting his tonight
Shady
at 12.
Tonight?
Shady sooner.
Of course. Wait till Christmas. Want
You
to
have
kick
to wait
me?
till Christmas.
Want to kick me in the face too?
Yeah.
I'm getting
Sure.
it. I'm getting it tonight.
Actually, we all do.
probably 2 hours and that'll be out.
2 hours.
So
2 hour count.
everyone go get that.
No.
Cool.
Can't
Well.
afford that.
Well, what should we do next, Nikki D?
Can we do Odd of the Week?
Of the week.
I've been waiting for
We don't
it.
have a monitor in here to see.
We
the,
need-
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
see it
I
at
just
all.
realized
Oh.
that we don't have the monitor to
I
see what it
can't
is.
say
We can throw it up
oh.
and we know what it is, but okay,
What it-
okay,
Oh my-
okay.
oh yeah, I
so,
do know.
so we
Describe
are
it.
going.
I
We're
hope
going to
there's
ask
a
Master
tiger.
Control to put it up, and we are going to say on a collective 1, 2, 3.
Aw.
This
No.
is
What do we got here,
Describe it to
Nikki?
us.
this
Jacob.
is Pete. This is our teacher's pet bird. I guess she talks. I think it's
He, she?
Pete. It's Pete, right?
Pete.
Pete.
Mm.
Pete. We've been told that it's Pete.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a he or she. He, she.
And, let's go with the he.
It's a he. I guess
Why?
Pete's
Why
a
would?
he
Why would?
name.
Why?
Yeah, I
Why?
don't
Yeah.
think a
Why would
girl-
Pete be a girl?
Be a
Well-
weird girl.
There's other.
Made fun of by
Fine,
other
whatever.
birds.
Is it what kind of bird is it? Like,
I don't know.
Does it repeat
Cockatoo.
things?
Parakeet.
does it
Blue?
repeat sayings?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think it talks. I don't know. I think it's just
It
like a little
makes
budgie
noises.
or something like that.
It's gray and
And-
yellow,
And it's just a little
Okay.
tiny guy.
and he chirps.
But the students of the
likes
program
girls.
were really excited to meet Pete, I guess, because they got to go over to our teacher's house the other day for a production that they've been working on.
Oh yeah, and Pete was
And
there.
They got to see Pete for the first time, and that's exciting.
I wish I could have seen. I got to see a video of him chirping.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's talking. I feel like he'd be.
Do you think he enjoys his home?
Oh, who wouldn't want to live with
Yeah.
Mike Moore?
Who wouldn't want to live with Mike Moore?
Best
he's-
teacher around.
If he's listening, he's probably
he's
freaked
listening-
out right now.
Well, you might feel honored that we took
Yeah, I
time out
Let's all
to,
go live with Mike Moore.
to pick his bird to be Awe of the Week. And if you're ever listening to Camp TV on
And
the
you hear that
hour
beep.
and you hear the lovely, you were listening to Camp Radio or whatever
The
it is. That's
story time
that's the
voice.
man right
that's
there.
Mr. Moore. That's the
That is
man
the
who
man.
owns the
He has
bird.
such a storytime voice.
He's
It
an
is.
awesome
It's
man.
very
I always
monotone.
make sure my show stops before the man of the hour pops up.
Yeah. There's a lot of bass in his voice.
He's all about the bass.
He's all about, that bass.
Cool.
bass.
Cool. Cool. Well,
man.
something else is happening tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's music related.
Tonight is the American Music Video Awards.
Yeah. No,
Video
American
awards?
music,
just
no
awards.
video.
Just
There's
music
no
awards.
video.
Is this a big deal?
I don't know.
Like,
very
I kind
big
of-
deal.
I feel like all of those things are
for
a
me
big
because
deal.
I love award season.
You love award season.
It's a big deal.
It's
Yeah.
all year long, I feel.
But
like,
yeah.
So like the Grammys are the top for music though, right?
The Grammy's
Like,
the biggest.
like,
This
you
I was
wanna
reading
win a
before the
Grammy.
show that the American Music Awards have been around since 1973, and they were created by Dick Clark to compete with the Grammys.
It didn't. There's
It
no
didn't. They
competition.
They don't win, but they don't win in the ratings.
Yeah,
But
no. But
Right.
again, no, it's like people love watching these shows. It's just
I think the performances
you
are
get all
what
the
people are more
celebrities
excited
together.
for.
You get to talk about what they're
Yeah.
wearing, and
They wear the weirdest things.
Yeah, Joan Rivers is really like disappointed
no.
that she's not still.
There.
Yeah, she's.
You're
Why did I see that coming?
She would have.
oh no! But then they just recently say that they were replacing Joan Rivers with Kathy Griffin for all the red carpet stuff.
She's
That's
kind of
cool.
funny.
She's kind of
She's
they kind of got
funny.
the
She's funnier
same
than Joan Rivers.
personality,
Yeah.
and they like
Yeah.
to rag on people, and
I mean, she can smile and
they
like
they,
make
they
it-
push they'll push the edge and like offend people and just not care about it because it's like, hey, who cares?
my favorite kind of people.
people are
one.
people are going to tune
That's
in
the
and watch.
category that you're kind of in, right, Nick?
Offending people.
Yeah,
Offending
yeah,
people.
offending people.
Yes. Nick Harry King has a long
The
history
crew's
of,
laughing.
of offensive
Yeah,
humor.
he's really mean.
So who's the big who
All
are,
right.
what's the big deal for the American Music Awards tonight? Who-
I don't know,
T-Swift.
but
Why are we tuning in?
Taylor Swift opened the show.
Yeah,
Blank
Performed
space.
Blank Space.
blank space.
Really
is this
cool.
the? Oh, this is a stupid question, probably. Is Blank Space the one that she just came out with the video for it, or is that
Yeah.
a different? Yeah.
It's
Unfortunately,
like,
yes.
I still didn't watch the full thing.
I
but
watched
I
it.
haven't seen that video.
I saw her pinning a guy to the ground and
Oh, he
biting
sh-
his lip.
She stabbed a picture
Biting his
multiple
lip?
times. She stabbed a
Yeah.
cake. She was stabbing things.
Yeah, she goes crazy in the video.
Yeah.
Really?
This from
That's
what
what
I've heard
happens when
She's going-
your boyfriend texts girls. Girls go
It was
crazy and
probably
stab
about
things.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
maybe.
We might guess. Alex isn't here to
Yeah.
To
confirm
report
it, but I
that.
think the
But-
majority
oh,
of the album, anyways, is about Harry Styles. So if he was in the audience, that would have been perfect.
Really?
I
This
don't
is-
think
this is
this-
news to me.
He would have
Throw a
been,
knife
What?
at him.
You think the album's about Harry Styles?
I think like 80%
like
of the
this
album.
is like an actual
I
Harry
just,
King theory.
I actually just found a picture last night. And I did send it to Alex, where she has a
Only
song.
50% of the album is about
were,
Harry
were they
Styles.
re-
The
were-
majority
Did they
of
have like a relationship at one point or something?
Was it like a song? It was like a couple months. But she was wearing the pictures, all the press pictures of her on the date with Harry. She has a fox. She has a picture of a fox on her hoodie. And then, so in the
What?
song, she says, "We're the foxes." And I just saw the picture of the date, and I was like, "She's so clever."
Oh, look at that, just
She's
hiding
really
little things
clever.
here and there.
I
Yeah.
want a picture of a fox.
Picture
I have
of a
one.
fox.
I have 3. Like portraits.
Too many. I want that sweater now, though, with the
Yeah.
fox on it. I
Who
want that
doesn't?
sweater,
Yeah.
especially now that Taylor Swift wore it.
So she opened for the awards. Is she up for any awards? Probably not, because her album just came out, right?
I don't
I
think it
don't
made the
think so.
deadline.
Yeah.
It would have came out after.
So then, who's what's one of the categories?
I've got a couple of categories that I wrote down and picked or listed the nominees. I may have missed out on some, but we'll just go with the flow. So we have Artist of the Year. The nominees for that are Katy Perry, Eminem, Lorde, Iggy Azalea, Beyonce, One Direction, Pharrell Williams, Imagine Dragons, and John Legend.
Imagine
Pharrell.
Dragons.
Imagine
Imagine Dragons.
I have a feeling
They had
Imagine
one
Dragons
hit.
will
I
not
don't care.
win.
They won't.
Imagine Dragons.
I'm sorry. What was the
Hands
category?
down.
This
I
is like
kind
best
of-
Artist.
artist?
This is Artist of the
Artist
entire
of the year.
kind of think
Imagine
it will be
Dragons.
Lorde. I kind
think
of
it'll
think
be
it will
Lorde?
I
It's
would,
gonna be
I would
Lorde.
love it to be Eminem,
always
but he
Beyonce.
never.
I don't think it's going to like.
The Grammys are pretty against. I mean, the American Music Awards are pretty against rap.
Yeah.
But I can't see it being Lord either.
about One
she was-
I
Direction?
think it could be Lord. I think Lord.
What
No
about
direction.
Iggy? What about
I,
Iggy?
I think that Iggy has more of a chance than Lord does.
I don't know. Royals was pretty big.
It was big,
It
but
was
really.
yeah,
giant.
but that would be. Wouldn't that?
Has it died on anybody?
I don't know.
Getting there.
Maybe on me? I don't know.
I don't think it will be Iggy. I don't think. I think they're
What
over
about
Beyonce.
Katy Perry?
Katy Perry. I didn't even. Well, what's
Meh.
I didn't know she had
I
music
don't know.
even out this year.
Is that the same album as
Nice to look at, but
Firework
I
or
don't
whatever? Or
Oh, she had that Roar song.
Roar.
Roar.
Oh,
Maybe
gosh.
then. She has a shot. She has a shot. But I'm
Do we?
still
I
saying
wonder
Lord.
if we know if the artist of the year. What time it start? Like 6.
That'll be revealed at the end of the show. That'll be
end of
like
the show.
10:55.
What about new artist of the year? We have Iggy again, Sam Smith, Megan Trainor, 5 Seconds of Summer, and Bastille.
Well, that one will be Iggy because the other
Iggy
5
for
I haven't
sure.
heard of.
What?
I've really-
Megan Trainor, I don't know where she came from, but she's that song "Tall About the Bass" or whatever. That's
Okay.
the only song I've heard of her the
I've
whole
heard-
year.
I've
and
heard of 5 Seconds of Summer.
yeah,
Okay, it will be Iggy Azalea, 100%.
They tour
Yeah.
with One Direction. I know that. That's all I know about
5 Seconds of Summer.
of
They're like an
Summer.
Australian One Direction, I think.
Australian One Direction. Would you agree with that over there in the control room? Yeah.
I did it.
They kind of agree that 5 Seconds of Summer is One
Yeah.
Direction.
Yeah, but I did hear that they play their own instruments.
Ooh.
So they have a little more talent, though. Than
Now,
One
do you
Direction.
think that some of the One Direction members can play instruments? They just choose not to?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe the album would be better.
I hope they.
Yeah.
Niall plays
We're
the
getting,
Niall plays the
yeah,
guitar.
we're hearing that Niall plays the guitar.
Does he play it on any of the songs?
Does he play it? Does
they
he
do? Okay.
Does he play it on tour in the stage performing? And there's lots of
Yes, he
head
does.
shaking.
So there's a little
back
bit
there.
of little
Yeah.
bit of talent there.
A little bit of
Just
talent.
some-
Well, I mean, okay, honestly, if you're going to be able to sell an album to like millions of people,
You should be able
regardless
to
if you think the
play.
music's good or not,
I don't care if
they
it's
probably
One
have some
Direction.
talent.
Right.
Well, yeah, you got to give them credit for making it this far, right? So
They
they're
hung
they're
on.
richer than I
Yeah.
am. So
Yes.
Yeah, let's not talk
I
about
bash
that.
them like crazy.
Let's not
but
talk
really,
about them anymore.
But really.
I wish I could be.
What have we done?
I haven't.
We
made
have a
song.
radio show.
Yeah, Wayne has a radio show.
Yes,
Wayne and Nikki.
Looked at him on the radio.
Well,
How
well,
about?
American Music Awards. I guess maybe next week we'll be able to find out who all the winners
Who
were.
won?
Wait, I have for you
Mhm.
Eminem, Iggy, or Drake for rap.
Eminem
Eminem
will win it because
Oh, but that's not who you want to win.
I agree.
no,
with
he
you.
will win it too.
He will win
I
it,
agree with
yeah.
you 100%.
He will win it.
He will win it.
Drake, I don't know. Drake tends to not win a
No.
whole bunch. Award shows don't
Wait,
show him too much favor.
Do you
Drake,
think
no way.
Drake's just not at the top too much yet?
His is he still close to the bottom? Is what you're getting at?
Starting
Wayne.
from the
Yes,
bottom,
yes,
now
yes.
we're here.
No, he
I'm
has.
trying.
He has millions. Okay, he has millions, but he doesn't win too much. So I would say it'll go to Eminem.
I'm just still very impressed about how he got shot in the back and was able to recover from that.
Drake,
Yeah.
shot in the back.
Yeah.
He got shot in the back.
When he was in school as Jimmy, remember?
Oh, the show.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Sorry, that was
Drake
a bad
has
joke.
not
That was a
been
bad
shot.
Degrassi
I
joke.
got it. Okay,
It was-
next.
Next.
Alternative artist. Lord, Imagine Dragon, Bastille.
Who do I think's going to win, or who do I want to
no,
win?
who you want. I don't care if
Who
he's
I think
anything.
my choice out of them would be Bastille.
Yeah, they sound. I like them.
But it will be Lord,
I think
because
Lord
no one's
might
heard
win
of
that,
Bastille.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. Country male artist. I don't know any of these people, so if I say their names wrong, I'm sorry. Jason Aldean.
Aldean.
Aldean. All right.
Aldine. That's my bro. Get it right.
Okay, I know who you're picking. Blake Sheldon or Luke Bryan.
Oh crap.
Oh yeah.
Between those three,
Don't put-
jeez, I love all three of those guys. Jason Aldean's already my bro.
So
Luke
don't
Bryan,
vote for him
Luke
then.
Bryan's cranked up in my car every single day, and then Blake Shelton. Well, he's hilarious as anything. I'm not even as funny as he is, but
This is a hard one.
I don't know. I'm thinking Luke Bryan's going to win this
Yeah.
for sure. I want Luke Bryan to win it. He deserves it. Luke Bryan, it is.
All right.
But do you think his lack of talent is standing in the way?
No,
From what I
Eminem's
heard.
lack of talent is standing in the
Oh,
way.
no.
I don't know. 90 million records sold worldwide.
Yeah, because
90
people
million
love bad
worldwide.
music. I don't know.
Wow.
The good
Wow.
quality stuff's getting 2 million viewers, and 2 million viewers are viewing Luke Bryan. And if we can get that many, that's good
2
enough.
million. But I just said 90 million.
And
though.
growing. 90
Wow.
million.
You guys should fight
The-
about
90
it.
million
debate
people that are
intensifies.
stupider than
90
I
million
am.
with an album
Tell me
coming out
how you
tonight,
really
meaning he's
feel,
going to
guys.
add to that 90 million.
Yeah, well, let's go out in the parking lot.
It sounds like a good plan. Sounds like we're also out of time.
No.
It's been half an hour already. How do you guys think that show went today?
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, we're getting some thumbs up from behind there.
Yeah.
Master Controller Green.
I think it went okay.
Jacob Bluekeys thinks it's okay. Harry King, would you come back?
Yes,
Yeah,
it went well.
cool.
I like Eminem. I'm sorry.
You guys should
Better
hug
like
it out
Eminem.
now.
Well, for
I don't
all
like
those
Drake.
watching,
Don't like Drake.
And
let's tell them
Kanye.
about our
He
Facebook
goes
page.
0 to 100
because
real
we're trying
quick.
to get some followers to Facebook. That would be fun. So I think it's
T-
facebook.com/OTCTbay.
It might be. We don't have a screen
We
to
can't
see.
see.
I'm getting thumbs up
Graphic.
again.
OTC T-Bay, yes, that is it. We have a
that's-
Twitter.
That's about it.
But I don't-
You saw our Twitters at the beginning.
Yeah.
We got an email. Let's do the
Email, that's what.
And I believe that's off the charts tbay at
I don't know.
gmail.com, which still I haven't got any emails in yet. I know. It makes me feel kind of lonely. And
I'll email you, Wayne.
yes, tell you what, the first person
I'll
to
email you
email me
every
will win
day.
something amazing.
I will email
What
you.
is it?
Oh, I
not
can't say what it
very-
is yet.
I'm gonna email
We're going to
him
find
right
out.
It's not going to be
Is it
amazing.
pizza?
It could be pizza.
Aw.
A Little
Pizza.
Caesars.
Can I
$5
win?
I would be
pod
down for
ready.
pizza.
I'd be okay with that.
gonna
I'll
be
email you every day.
The deep dish.
Deep,
or what do they
deep,
call it?
deep.
Deep dish.
Deep dish.
I don't know.
That Little Caesars?
yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's more than $5 though.
Oh,
No, yeah.
Anyways,
okay.
Harry King's got to go home. He's got a new Shady album to listen to.
Yep.
Jacob Bluekeys, what are you going to do home?
Oh, no. Hang out with my dad, I guess.
Hang with your
My
dad.
brother.
You can always get Shady XV.
Nikki D's got a puppy to go home and.
I get to go play with the puppy.
I've
Play
got
with and-
5 of those.
and
Yeah.
I've got some Super Smash Brothers to go play. So
I asked you to tell me about it and you didn't. Okay, whatever.
maybe we'll save that for next week.
About it.
Next week, okay.
You
Everybody,
should play
thanks for
it.
watching.
Bye, everyone.
It's been a great show. Oh, thanks again to the crew
Yeah.
for pushing the buttons, making sure we sound good, and putting the graphics up. Can't do it without you guys.
Have a good week.
Thanks for watching. See you guys.
Peace.